Charleston White just dropped a wild but genius take on why Big U and Brick Baby and the rest of the Rolling Sixties got snatched up in his federal Rico case. But before we go into why he thinks he got hit with them charges, let's spin back real quick and touch on a few things y'all been asking about. He kicked the interview off by speaking about that one video that's floating around again. You know the one, where Charleston was talking spicy, talking about he called the feds on Brick Baby. He's basically claiming he's the reason that boy got locked up. That clip? That was from way back in 2023. That was around the time that the feds actually raided Brick Baby's house and he got caught with that AK.
I told y'all, I'm the one that put the feds on Brick Baby. I keep telling y'all niggas think I be playing. When Brick Baby went to Houston and was playing on the internet and put that $10,000 stack on his head.
Yeah, man. Nigga out here in Houston, man. And I got a dime on Charleston White head.
And indirectly said, hey, I got some money on Charleston head. And he continued to act like he was pursuing me. I made a federal report. First, I called Houston and made the report to Houston, but I did this through my law enforcement friend. So, not only that, we filed a report with the feds in LA, along with the LA County Police. I swear to God. I'm telling you the honest to God truth, this is what I did. So as a self-proclaimed gang leader, a gang member who has ties to one of the most notorious gangs in this state, in this country, he's now going around telling all the gang information. They see the feds see he got a loose lip, so he may give up some information. So I swear to God, I told y'all all I wanted was a badge. I got a badge now. Not only do I got a badge, I got a whole uniform, huh?
To be honest with you, I think Brick Baby's kind of a small role on No Jumper, but I'm not hating. I'm just a content creator trying to figure out what's going on. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. If somebody ever said they had a bag on my head, I don't know what I would do in that situation. I'm not even in that life. I'm not trying to act like I'm some sort of tough street dude. I'm just saying from the outside looking in, it's wild. Now Charleston White, he on a whole nother type timing. Dude said he wouldn't just call the cops. He said he'd file reports, file restraining orders, do anything to get you locked up. But to be honest, even if he did call the feds on Brick Baby, that's not what got him caught up in this sweep. The truth is that Rico's been cooking since 2021. That raid on Brick Baby spot, that was just a chapter in a story that's already been written. Charleston is just playing into it to boost his whole image and add to his internet character. Later in the video, Charleston actually touched on if he got Brick Baby picked up by the feds, and here's what he had to say.
So the first question I want to know is, because I saw a clip surface with you when you were talking about Brick Baby. So did you really put the people on Brick Baby?
Yeah, back then I really did. Yeah. See, they were playing, and I was playing. But yeah, I be playing in a different kind of way.
Okay.
Yeah. No. So he was in Houston at the time when he did that. And this was kind of like around the time I think Takeoff had got killed. So yeah, I contacted Houston Police Department. Then I contacted LA County Police Department as well as the FBI. Because I wanted to be documented, just in case I run across a Brick Baby and I got to shoot him. I heard him.
Okay, so
Yeah, I was setting the stage for a self-defense case.
Now look, I ain't the type to say what I would do if somebody crossed that line, especially in situations that could cost you your freedom or your life, because the last person who did that is the subject of this video. Charleston White's out here saying he's proud to get black people locked up, like he's helping the feds collect Pokemon characters. He ain't trying to knuckle up or run fades. He's weaponizing the law, setting up paper trails, stacking self-defense claims, just in case things get spicy. Just this year alone, he's already got booked for 3 assault with a deadly weapon charges, and he's beaten all of them. You kinda gotta respect how tactical he moves, even if it's wild. And then he doubled down and answered the question we low-key all been waiting for. Who's gonna fold first in the Rico case? And Charleston White had a list.
okay. So Big U said,
And I was scared of him.
Oh,
He was
okay.
a Rolling 60 Crip, and they notorious in the country.
oh, got you. Wow. So Big U say WAC 100 the police. What is your thoughts on that?
WAC 100 is the police. One thing about the police know everything. Police know everything. Especially they know everything about wrongdoing. So the police is an institution of information. That's how they solve crimes. They go out from the beginning of the crime and they collect information. That's how they put the pieces of the puzzle together. So when you look at WAC 100, WAC 100 is an institution of information. He got information on everybody and everything. It's only 2 institutes in the country like that. That's the FBI and the police. So he got to be the police. He got too much information and too much knowledge of wrongdoing.
So out of the case with Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, all them, who you think gonna be the first to tell?
All of them. Big U gonna be the first to tell.
See, some folks are out here saying that Big U has no one to tell on. But let's not be naive in this situation. If Big U was part of some secret ring he was with Jay Prince just recently when they tried to take down WAC 100, it could be that he does have some skeletons in other people's closets. Now, I do agree, Big U is the center of this indictment. He's the boss per se, so you think he has no fingers to point. But here's the part y'all keep overlooking. The other names that got caught up, that's just pressure from the feds to use as leverage. They're just a compound of bodies to make the case stick. But if there's even a whisper of another big name behind the scenes, somebody from the industry, some ex-affiliate, any other big fish but him, Big U could toss them in the fire if it meant a lighter sentence. That's how the feds play. The main character may not get a plea on paper, but behind closed doors, deals get made all the time. Just like when they said Young Thug wasn't coming home, then suddenly the DA realized they was losing their case and offered him a plea deal. So don't get it twisted. Everybody's got skeletons. And Big U, he's been around long enough to know where some of those bones are buried.
Gray Bird, Big U had in that picture going, man, that's Paw Paw. That nigga ain't that when he when he with his family and the news hit that he wanted. Nigga, he with his woman, he with his children, he with them grandkids. And them grandkids saying, Paw Paw, where you going? And Paw Paw got to go turn himself in. Man, crying on the inside. Just as soon as he can get by himself, man, Paw Paw don't want to leave them grandbabies. Talk that tough guy shit, but nigga got all that gray hair on that beard. And that nigga said, man, that nigga already pleading.
Facts.
So now he gonna be the first to tell. Let me tell it. But this is what I'm saying. Everybody tell it. This is no time to be lawyer and standing on no motherfucking code. They done got 40, 50. This is not the time to play fool. Be a wise man and give up some information to save yourself. There's no honor amongst thieves. That's where I come in at.
By the time Charleston popped in, it was already too late. It was like showing up to a shootout with a podcast mic. There's already 50 witnesses tapped in. Folks already telling. You read the paperwork and it's clear. If only 2 or 3 people were in the room and the feds know exactly what was said, somebody's telling. Or maybe all of them. But let's be real. Ain't nobody really checking for the extras in jail, unless it was 4 extra. The only names that people care about is Brick Baby and Loose Cannon. And to be honest, up to now, they've been keeping it solid. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of think they ain't got a choice. You tell in a position like that, what you coming home to? Your image? Gone. Podcast? Dead. Street cred? Vaporized. And this is the part that people sleep on. Gangs are shady. Imagine that. They record everything. Every convo, every phone call, every slick comment. You get caught slipping once, they saving it. It's kind of why I listen to Clubhouse. It's like surveillance with commentary. Dudes on their dry snitching on themselves in HD. Not even realize the feds are probably listening, eating popcorn. So even if somebody wanted to flip now, it's tough. Especially if you're the only 2 names that people in the indictment even care about.
But hey, there's no loyalty in this group of criminals. Nobody have ever been able to uphold these codes. The mafia ain't, the Chinese mafia, the Taliban, Al-Qaeda, everybody, when they get caught by the oppressor, breaking fold. They got techniques that they put on you. They might waterboard you. They might isolate you. Won't let you see nobody. Man, all kind of and you stand on these, and you broke while you doing this. You broke while you standing on these motherfucking toes with a court-appointed lawyer. You tell to get out of jail, fellas. It's the best thing you can do. You still get. You might quit talking to you, but you still get. Don't stop getting, you know, because you a tattletale.
Charleston White also gives his take on why he thinks LA decided to move right now. Why this moment they chose to indict Brick Baby, Big U, and Loose Cannon. And what he said ain't really too far-fetched. I've actually heard the same theory floating around a few corners.
This was more of a political a political move that had something to do with the Olympics. So the Olympics is coming to LA in like a year or two. So you got to think about when the Olympics came to Atlanta in 95, 96, the city and the county get a bunch of federal funding to go clean up the city, to prepare for the Olympics to come. So remember, Atlanta had the Red Dogs. The Red Dog had the resources, the power, the authorization to go out and do whatever to clean up all the crack sellers, the drug dealers out of Atlanta before the Olympics came.
So here's where it gets interesting. LA just announced they're dropping $15 billion to flip the whole city into a smart city before the 2028 Olympics. Yeah, you heard that right. They're trying to turn LA County into some high-tech, futuristic playground to impress the world. Now, what's a smart city, you ask? Think 5G towers everywhere, high-rise luxury apartments, kiosks on every corner, everything fast, everything digital, everything controlled. Basically the Jetsons, but with parking tickets. Only problem? LA ain't got the space to just knock down the whole neighborhood and build all that from scratch, unless something makes space available. That's when folks started side-eyeing these random fires popping up. Single-family homes getting torched, people getting bought out or offer quick cash for their land. And word is, if those folks don't claim their property or fight back, the city could just pull that eminent domain card and snatch it up legally. So when you pull all that together, you start to see why Charleston's theory don't sound crazy after all. So do I believe Charleston White is diabolical? Absolutely. That's why you don't beef with him and Aaron the plumber. Anyone who will threaten your safety in one breath and your freedom in the next is someone who needs to be ducked, not goosed. As for the smart city, it's a play as old as time. The rich taking from the poor to get even richer and claiming it's all in the name of progress. And to be honest, they're targeting more than the gangs, but the gangs do just make it easier for them. It's really concerning what's happening to the people of this country and its ever-increasing economic divide. And if you made it this far, click on the left side of the screen right here to see why Mode 3's alleged killer would do an interview from jail before he even went to trial. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share to be aware, put me in that algorithm because I need to be there, man. I know there's 10 other streamers out there doing it like me, but
Fuck that other little 10.
I'm maxed out.